Have you ever felt like the universe was trying to tell you something? Those odd coincidences that seem too perfect to be random? What if they're more than just chance? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of synchronicity and how it plays a role in the lives of those who might be considered chosen ones. Let's start by understanding what synchronicity really means. It's not just a fancy word for coincidence. Synchronicity refers to meaningful coincidences that occur in our lives, events that seem to be connected but have no apparent causal relationship. It's as if the universe is sending us messages through these aligned occurrences. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is a chosen one? It's not about being better than others or having superpowers. Being chosen simply means having a unique purpose or path in life. It's about recognizing that you have something special to offer the world, even if you're not sure what that is yet. Synchronicity often shows up in the lives of these chosen individuals in various ways. You might notice recurring numbers or symbols popping up everywhere you look. Maybe you keep running into the same stranger in unlikely places, or perhaps you stumble upon exactly the information you need at precisely the right moment. These aren't just random happenings. They're potential signposts guiding you along your path. For a chosen one, synchronicity can be a powerful tool. It can help with making important decisions, confirming that you're on the right track in life, or even warning you when you're veering off course. It's like having a cosmic GPS system, always ready to point you in the right direction. But is there any science behind this, or is it all just wishful thinking? Well, the concept of synchronicity was first introduced by Carl Jung, a renowned psychologist. He believed that these meaningful coincidences were a result of a collective unconscious that connects all of us. Modern psychology has continued to explore this idea, looking at how our perceptions and beliefs can influence the way we interpret events in our lives. Interestingly, some quantum physicists have also started to look at synchronicity. They're exploring how the interconnected nature of particles at a quantum level might relate to the seemingly connected events we experience in our daily lives. While there's still much to be discovered, it's clear that synchronicity is more than just New Age fluff. It's a concept that's catching the attention of serious scientists. So, how can you become more aware of synchronicity in your own life? It starts with being mindful and present in each moment. Pay attention to the little details around you. You might want to keep a journal to record any synchronistic events you experience. Over time, you might start to see patterns emerging. Trusting your intuition is also key. Often, we brush off these meaningful coincidences as just random occurrences. But what if you started to trust that gut feeling telling you there's something more to it? You might be surprised at what you discover. Of course, being a chosen one and working with synchronicity isn't always easy. You might face doubt from others or even from yourself. It's natural to question whether you're really seeing meaningful signs or just making connections where there are none. Finding the right balance is crucial. You don't want to ignore potential guidance, but you also don't want to become so reliant on signs that you stop making your own decisions. Throughout history, many influential figures have reported experiencing synchronicity, from scientists making breakthrough discoveries to artists finding inspiration. These meaningful coincidences have played a role in shaping our world. Even today, you can find countless stories of people whose lives have been changed by a series of seemingly random but deeply significant events. So how can you apply this concept of synchronicity to your own life, whether you consider yourself a chosen one or not? Start by using it as a tool for personal growth. When you notice these meaningful coincidences, take a moment to reflect on what they might be telling you about your life or your current situation. Synchronicity can also be helpful when you're faced with important life decisions. While it shouldn't be the only factor you consider, paying attention to these signs can provide valuable insights. They might highlight options you hadn't considered or confirm a choice you were leaning towards. Many people find that synchronicity plays a role in helping them discover their life purpose. Those recurring themes or repeated encounters might be pointing you towards your true calling. It's about being open to the possibilities and willing to explore where these signs might lead you. When we talk about synchronicity, we're really talking about interconnectedness. It's the idea that we're all part of a larger whole, connected in ways we can't always see or understand. This concept shows up in many spiritual traditions around the world, each with its own interpretation of how these meaningful coincidences guide us. As we wrap up, let's recap what we've learned. Synchronicity is more than just coincidence. It's meaningful events that seem to be guiding us. For those who might be considered chosen ones, these signs can be particularly significant, helping to illuminate their unique path in life. We've explored how synchronicity can guide decision-making, confirm life paths, and even provide warnings when needed. We've looked at the scientific perspectives, from psychology to quantum physics, that are exploring this phenomenon. We've discussed practical ways to develop your awareness of synchronicity and how to apply it in your daily life. Remember, being open to synchronicity doesn't mean you stop thinking for yourself or making your own choices. It's about finding a balance between trusting your own judgment and being open to guidance from the universe. Whether you consider yourself a chosen one or not, paying attention to synchronicity can add a new layer of meaning and wonder to your life. It can help you feel more connected to the world around you and more aligned with your true purpose. So the next time you experience a coincidence that seems just a little too perfect, take a moment to consider what it might mean. Could it be a sign pointing you towards something important? Could it be the universe trying to tell you something? By staying open, aware, and curious, you might just find that life is full of more magic and meaning than you ever imagined. Who knows what amazing experiences and opportunities await when you start paying attention to the subtle guidance of synchronicity. This journey of exploring synchronicity is unique for each person. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. It's about discovering what resonates with you and how these concepts can enrich your life. Whether you're just starting to notice these meaningful coincidences or you've been working with synchronicity for years, there's always more to learn and explore. As you go about your day, try to stay open to the possibilities around you. Notice the little details, the unexpected encounters, the perfect timing of events. You might start to see patterns emerging, guiding you towards new insights or opportunities. Remember, synchronicity isn't about forcing meaning where there is none. It's about being receptive to the natural flow of life and the interconnections that exist all around us. Sometimes, what seems like a random event might be the key to unlocking a new understanding of yourself or your place in the world. It's also important to approach this exploration with a sense of balance. While paying attention to synchronicity can be incredibly helpful, it shouldn't replace critical thinking or personal responsibility. Use it as a tool to enhance your decision-making and self-understanding, not as a crutch to avoid making choices for yourself. Consider how synchronicity might be playing a role in your relationships. Have you ever met someone at just the right moment when you needed their specific skills or perspective? Or perhaps you've reconnected with an old friend right when you both could benefit from renewed contact. These aren't just happy accidents. They could be examples of synchronicity at work in your social sphere. In your career or creative pursuits, synchronicity might show up as unexpected opportunities or sudden bursts of inspiration. Maybe you'll overhear a conversation that gives you the solution to a problem you've been struggling with, or you'll come across a resource that's exactly what you need to move forward with a project. As you become more attuned to synchronicity in your life, you might find that your intuition becomes sharper. You may start to trust your gut feelings more, recognizing them as valuable insights rather than random thoughts. This enhanced intuition can be a powerful tool in navigating life's challenges and opportunities. It's also worth considering how technology and our interconnected world might be influencing our experience of synchronicity. In an age where we're constantly connected through social media and instant communication, are we creating more opportunities for meaningful coincidences? Or is the noise of constant information making it harder to recognize true synchronicity? These are interesting questions to ponder as we navigate our modern world. As you continue on your journey, whether as a chosen one or simply as someone interested in the deeper workings of the universe, remember that synchronicity is just one aspect of a rich and complex existence. It's a tool for understanding and navigating life. But it's not the only one. Combine it with critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and your own unique experiences to create a well-rounded approach to life. The beauty of synchronicity is that it can make life feel more magical, more meaningful. It can help you feel connected to something larger than yourself, whether you view that as the universe, a higher power, or simply the intricate web of cause and effect that links all things. Take a moment to reflect on your own experiences with synchronicity. Have there been times in your life when everything seemed to align perfectly? Moments when a chance encounter or a random event led to something significant? These could be examples of synchronicity at work in your own life. Going forward, you might want to keep a synchronicity journal. Write down any meaningful coincidences you experience, no matter how small they might seem. Over time, you may start to see patterns or themes emerging. This can be a powerful tool for self-reflection and personal growth. Remember, the journey of exploring synchronicity is ongoing. There's always more to learn, more to discover about yourself and the world around you. Stay curious, stay open, and who knows what amazing insights and experiences await you. As you go about your day, keep your eyes and heart open to the possibilities around you. Pay attention to those moments that make you pause and wonder. They might just be the universe trying to tell you something important. In the end, whether you believe in synchronicity or not, approaching life with a sense of wonder and openness can only enrich your experiences. It can help you find meaning in the everyday, connection in the mundane, and purpose in your path. So, are you ready to start paying more attention to the synchronicities in your life? Are you prepared to explore what it might mean to be a chosen one, guided by these meaningful coincidences? The journey starts with a single step, or in this case, with opening your awareness to the possibilities all around you. Remember, every person's experience with synchronicity is unique. What resonates with one person might not with another. That's why it's so important to trust your own instincts and experiences as you explore this concept. As you move forward, try to maintain a balance between skepticism and openness. It's good to question and analyze your experiences, but also allow yourself to be amazed by the potential meaning in coincidences. This balanced approach can lead to the most insightful and rewarding exploration of synchronicity. Consider how recognizing synchronicity might change your perspective on challenges or setbacks in your life. Could these difficulties be guiding you towards something better? Might they be opportunities for growth disguised as obstacles? This shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering, helping you to find meaning and purpose even in tough times. It's also worth thinking about how your awareness of synchronicity might impact your interactions with others. As you become more attuned to these meaningful coincidences, you might find yourself becoming a guide or mentor for others who are just starting to explore this concept. Sharing your experiences and insights could help others on their own journeys of discovery. Remember that working with synchronicity is not about gaining control over your life or the universe. Instead, it's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of events and being open to guidance when it appears. It's a dance between your own free will and the larger patterns at work in the world. As you continue to explore the role of synchronicity in your life, you might find that your definition of what it means to be a chosen one evolves. Perhaps you'll come to see that we're all chosen in our own ways, each with a unique purpose and path. The key is recognizing and embracing that purpose, whatever it may be. In the grand tapestry of life, synchronicity can be seen as the threads that connect seemingly unrelated events and experiences. By paying attention to these connections, you might discover a richer, more meaningful narrative to your life story. As we reach the end of our exploration, remember that this is just the beginning. The world of synchronicity is vast and full of wonder, with new discoveries waiting around every corner. Keep your mind open, your heart receptive, and your spirit adventurous as you continue on this fascinating journey. So, what will you do with this knowledge? How will you apply the concept of synchronicity in your own life? The choice is yours, but remember, the universe might just be waiting to show you something amazing. All you need to do is pay attention.